Configuring the project settings in Davinci Resolve can have a few key benefits for working with your digital decorations, especially if you intend to do any sort of projection mapping. Let's review that real quick. Here we have a project that is already open, with some media imported. Let's open the project settings by selecting the gear icon in the lower right-hand corner. Configuring these settings in advance will make it so that any new timelines we create are automatically set to the correct screen resolution and frame rate that we need. The timeline resolution should be set to match the native resolution of your projector, especially if you are going to perform any sort of mapping. There are a lot of common resolutions already populated in the drop-down menu for you to choose from. If the resolution of your projector is not available, you can select Custom, and then manually enter the values for your projector's resolution. For the frame rates, you will want to match the frame rate of the media you intend to work with. Most Atmos FX digital decorations run at a 29.97 frame rate. There are a few that run at a different rate, but Resolve can handle mismatched frame rates fairly well if you're working on the edit page. Still, as a best practice, I like to make sure the frame rate is set to the primary asset I will be working with. If you're not sure what the frame rate of your digital decoration is, you can find this by opening the file's properties, then viewing the Details tab. You may also see it listed on the right-hand side of Windows Explorer. Save your settings, and if you see this warning about project frame rates, just click Change. It's just informing you that you cannot change the project frame rate for a timeline once set. Be aware that you can create new timelines with different frame rates, as long as you choose not to base them off of the project settings. Let's create a new timeline, using the project settings as a base. Right-click in the media pool, then Timelines. Then select Create New Timeline. Ensure Use Project Settings is enabled. Then click Create. We can review the current settings by right-clicking on the timeline, then selecting Timeline Settings. That's all there is to it. Remember that it is critical that your project settings match the native resolution of your projector. If they don't match, you can run into problems down the road when you are trying to display your decorations. I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and I hope to see you back again. Be sure to subscribe to this channel so you can continue to receive tips and tricks on working with your digital decorations in Davinci Resolve.